All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the end of day report. Let's jump right into it. We do have to take a look at a few charts here for Take Back Friday. All right, so the first chart we have here is the Bitcoin futures, as you can see. All right, and looks like the market is moving sideways according to the neutralization bar up here at the new highs. So I'm expecting sideways to slightly higher prices over the weekend, which is possible. But just remember, you are in a bear market, okay? So this bear market rally looks good, but you're starting to consolidate up here. So be careful. Next up is silver. Silver is still in a bull market with the bullish trend momentum reading, and it's still pushing higher. Like I said, I think 25 is the next upside resistance target right there. Next up is Nat Gas, still in a bear market, still locked into the bear market. More downside to come. Next up is the Dow Futures. Dow Futures is in that bull market position, but we have a bearish trend momentum reading, and we had this negative bot check, and we already started to move lower today. So prepare for that next down leg to come. It should be quite significant to the downside. Next up is the NASDAQ 100. Bear market. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading, and you got a bearish trend momentum reading. This market's ready to roll over as well. Next up is gold. Gold's in a bull market, but you got the neutralization bars. Okay, so I'm expecting sideways to slightly higher prices. You got this neutralization bar here going on, and you still got the bullish trend momentum reading, and you just hit a new 52-week high after getting a crash alert with the neutralization bar. So at some point, once this thing comes off neutralization, it probably will correct before heading higher. So be careful if you're long the gold market. All right, next up is the S&P 500. It's in a bear market, and it's still locked in. I'm expecting more downside with this crash alert that we got yesterday. I think this one's about to manifest to the downside as well. Next up is crude oil. Crude oil still in a bear market, but it has a bullish trend momentum reading. It's trying to get a bear market rally going, but because it's below the Kumo cloud, that's going to be a tough way to go. Overhead resistance is quite powerful. Right where it's at now, we'll call it 70 is tough resistance. 75 is going to be tough resistance, the Kumo cloud. And then once you get up here to the old resistance between the 80 and 82 highs, that's also going to be quite difficult. So we'll see if it can overcome it. But right now it's looking rough. Next up is the Russell My Hustle bear market, also neutralization bar with a bearish trend momentum reading and a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Next up is the US dollar index, still in the bear market, still with the bullish trend momentum reading, still been moving lower here and it's getting close to testing that 101 support. We'll see if the bulls can defend here or if the market's going to break and then this green line turns red and then we see much more downside to come in the dollar. Next up is the Ethereum futures, just like the Bitcoin. It's starting to consolidate up here at these levels. You got a bear market with a bullish trend momentum reading, which means the market is still in buy the dip and pullback mode. I'm expecting that the market will probably make a high this weekend and then kind of like starting to drift lower going into next week. And that's what we got. So prepare. I think next week could be quite powerful as far as these markets are concerned, because I think a lot of the markets are going to start moving back lower, drifting downward, and that is going to put a lot of pressure on the Fed. So be prepared to have a lot of excitement in these markets. Time to back up the truck on some shorts. That's what it's looking like. So we'll see what happens. Smash the like button. Remember, the system works if you work this system. Be patient. Let your trades develop. Sometimes you're setting in trades and holding positions for weeks at a time. While you're waiting and setting there, the market's moving against you big time. But there's just one thing that you have to keep in mind. You're not going to get stopped out. No, the big loss stopping you out is not going to happen. You have to trust the method and use the method. All right. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Make money, not excuses. Smash that like button, and everyone have a great weekend. Peace.